Sharing. Talk, 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 talk. No. I have one trainee who worked in a mental hospital where she had 40 people in the group. And sharing was very important because the therapists were present and listened to the sharing, which they could use in their private sessions with them. She said, I want to hear, in fact, only one sentence of what struck you the most. Because whatever strikes us the most is the thing we're still working on, obviously. Otherwise it drops away. If she would have allowed them to talk, the other patients wouldn't have had a chance, and there were 40 of them. And in fact, there are always some who will never talk. And I note those. And I had one very lovely, wonderful woman, very simpatico with everybody, a therapist. She never talked, she never shared, as if she felt, you could assume, I don't need the sharing, which wasn't true. Or two, their pain is greater than mine. I walked into the theater one day and said, you are going to be protagonist today. And she said it was the most important session she had. So watch the people who don't share. They don't know how. They don't know how to take center stage. You do not allow them to intellectualize. Stop them. I want to hear about you. In the sharing, when the protagonist has finished, and when you have a multiplicity like this, you can say to yourself, well, let's take this protagonist out of the group. Here is our protagonist of the first part. Let's hear the sharing. First from the auxiliary egos who took the roles. They are the ones who are carrying the emotions from the stage into the group, and they need release. And I make them share on two levels. First from the role, which is the sociodramatic aspect, and then their position in reference to that situation or role. And very often they say, it's amazing you picked me because, and out will come a parallel story. 99% out of 10, or out of 100. Amazing. So it is also a moment to focus on the auxiliary who has had a gift, but also has a gift to give to the group and to the protagonist. So it's both ways. They go first, the auxiliaries, all of them, then the rest of the group.